WandaVision episode 8 is almost here, and it's time for us to do our weekly preview video once again. But unfortunately, there were crazy leaks out there online, so slight spoiler warning. I'm not going to read you the leaks beat for beat, but we are going to discuss some of the things that are in the leaks that could be true coming to WandaVision episode 8 and 9. What's up, everybody? It's Josh. Welcome back to the channel. Smash the like button, and I want to remind you a large part of what we are doing on the Den of Nerds is happening over on our live streaming channel. All right, so here it is, your weekly preview video, and yeah, man, there's leaks again. WandaVision just can't seem to stay sealed up.
Oh no, too much.
But before we get heavy into the spoilers, I did want to say that I still think there's a ton of mystery to the show, and Feige has created such a ridiculous show that even with the spoilers, we're still not even sure what the hell is going on or what we can believe. So it's so bizarre out there that, yeah, we will talk about some of these things. Some things seem way more likely now than before, but I still am going to enjoy finding out with you guys together and in the surprise. So even if you're watching this and you're like, oh, dang, leaks, don't worry. We're not going to go full on with the details, and I think there's still plenty of mystery.
Nothing is... Dude, come on.
Okay, let's start with a couple of leaked images that made their way onto Reddit. And again, these are coming from foreign accounts out there breaking down different leaks and things that are coming out from Disney's pipeline in international marketplaces.
I'm not sure what that's about.
Now, this right here looks to be a picture of young Wanda in Sokovia, and it looks like she's just watching TV, just completely absorbed in whatever program she is checking out. Now, this is not only adorable and very cool, but it also tracks with other leaks we've heard in the past and thus makes some things way more likely now. And then there's another shot right here which appears to be maybe some kind of ghost of Christmas past type thing going on here, where Agnes or Agatha Harkness is showing Wanda her own memories from the past, perhaps taking her through traumatic events that she has hid even from herself.
That's not exactly how I remember it.
Regardless, these images are pretty freaking crazy, and again, they line up with some ideas about Agatha being this witch that is going to be going into the memories of Wanda.
I think I got there in the nick of time.
Now, along with these images are like a million other leaks coming in from either 4chan or Reddit or one of these Facebook groups, etc., and you can sort through all of that noise if you'd like to, but from here, I'm going to sort of get into speculating and talking very broadly and generally about a couple of things that a lot of the leaks seem to be hinting at, but we're not 100% sure. These are more or less ideas that I'm going to be looking out for when I watch this episode and, of course, the finale. First up, let's talk about Agatha Harkness. Many things have suggested that she will be revealed to be a witch, to actually be one of the witches from the Salem witch trials, and then this Ralph character, or her master character, will end up likely being the Nightmare character or some new version of Nightmare for the MCU.
Nightmare.
A lot of people and a lot of leaks have hinted at this. We've even seen some sort of set photos that make us think this will be happening. It's pretty freaking crazy. Now, Agnes not being the main villain has been hinted at by people like Charles Murphy for almost a year now. So there's a lot of evidence to suggest that even though Agnes or Agatha Harkness, even if she's kind of acting of her own volition, she has a master that is really the big bad of the show. That appears to be more real than ever. All right, so now let's talk about Pietro, right? A lot of mystery about Pietro, and the way the episode ended, or the credit scene or mid-credit scene from last week happened, it left fans thinking that Pietro was on team Agatha Harkness, perhaps helping Agatha out, and was maybe not even Pietro. Maybe that is Mephisto or Nightmare.
Snooper's gonna snoop.
However, a lot of the leaks and rumors suggest that no, that's not true, and that moment was shown to us in a weird way, and that Pietro is going to admit to Monica that he is indeed the Pietro from the X-Men universe that Agatha Harkness brought him from that universe into Wanda's Hex world, and that he wants to go back to his own reality.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot of evidence to suggest that's the way they're going to go. And we've been talking about how it's the Pietro from the X-Men universe for a long time. Just today, news came out saying that Feige admitted that casting Evan Peters as Pietro was something they decided very early on in the creation of WandaVision. And because of the House of M influences, there's just mounting evidence that mutants and X-Men stuff is coming in these final 2 episodes as a way to be introduced to the actual MCU. And again, big time rumors that we are going to see Magneto. Go check out the video we did for all the details on that, but a lot of people think it'll be Michael Fassbender Magneto, and it will have something to do with Pietro and proving that Pietro is the Pietro from the Fox X-Men universe. And we're kind of jumping ahead here, but there's even rumors to suggest that we're going to get a speedster scene just like the other Quicksilver scenes from the Fox X-Men films, but in WandaVision, as Pietro is trying to save citizens of Westview. Either way, tons of crazy stuff to look out for Pietro. The mystery of Pietro and his place in the show, and whether or not it actually deals with the Fox X-Men, is a big thing people are looking out for. It's a big thing that I think will be explained in the next couple of episodes. All right, now let's talk about one of the biggest rumored things that is coming in episode 8 leading into episode 9. First of all, a lot of people are saying that this episode 8 is going to be 47 minutes long, and that will include a mid-credit or a post-credit scene, just like we had last week. On top of that, there are a lot of rumors to indicate that the final episode of WandaVision will be around 2 hours long, clocking in at 147 minutes. And on top of that, the big rumor is that Wong and Doctor Strange will be arriving at the end of WandaVision episode 8 as things totally hit the fan. And then in the final episode, we will see Doctor Strange, Wong, and a lot of these other characters in some kind of an absolutely epic battle. On the note of Doctor Strange, it totally makes sense. This has been rumored for a long time. We know Wanda is going to be joining him in his sequel. And there's even more crazy stuff that is apparently out there that I don't even want to talk about because it's so wild. We'll save it for next week.
That's all?
Anyways, that's going to do it for your weekly preview video, guys. Craziness happening in WandaVision. We're all very much anticipating what's going to be going on. And just so you know, of course, we're going to be doing our regular watch party for our channel members over on our live streaming channel. That'll sort of be behind the scenes. And then we always do a spoiler-filled live stream right after watching the episode at like 4:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Friday morning. Check that out either live or later in the day because it's usually a ton of fun. We talk a lot about the episode, and we'll be making a ton of videos after this episode heading towards the finale, and then after the finale as we head towards Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then heading into Loki. It's going to get real crazy around here, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel, make sure you are checking out the live streaming channel, make sure you are checking out our Discord, and make sure you are just getting a lot of water and breathing because it's getting real crazy out here for us nerds. As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.